about the way she moved, made it worth my staying there. I might have been a bit abused. Not a girl in the city reminds me of you. Not a girl in the city reminds me of you. Not a girl in the city reminds me of you. Not a girl in the city.
Dito na kami sa kalagitnaan ng Kapatagan. And dito na magsimula yung trail papuntang Virgin Falls. It's just a short walk. Pero for a 4-wheel drive pwede. Pero mga van, nakagaya dala nitong mga students from the University of Mindanao na naglakbay aral dito. Hanggang dyan na lang yung van. Wow, napakaganda ng view dito. Resort to na ni Lito, is the camp master here, and they have something going here, and they're planting ito. These are pure breeds heirloom varieties. They call this heirloom varieties. Ibig sabihin, from generations to generations, yung mga plant breeder doon sa United States has been looking for varieties ng pure breeds ng ito. In this case, peas. Pea bean. Hinahalo natin sa mga ulam natin. Yung mga varieties kasi ng mga tinutubo natin dito ngayon sa mga farmer, these are what they call hybrids. So these are crosses of pure breeds of different cultivars of peas na ginawang hybrid na produces high volume and resistant to diseases. But ito namang mga farmer na nag-specialize sa mga pure breed varieties, what they do is they select the best pure breeds. Every year may mga contest doon. Ito mga seed company na ito ngayon, hinahanap nila ng mga best seed cultivars, and then they reproduce it, and then every year they sell it as what they call the heirloom varieties. So dahil it went through stringent selection, supposed to be may mga advantages to dahil selected na nga eh. Kasi yung mga ating mga ibang mga tanim dito nandyan, galing lang sa tabi-tabi, even though pwede, pero it doesn't give you the maximum production and it's not the most resistant sa mga diseases. So here it is, Mount Apo Highland Resort here is producing also the pure breed varieties of itong mga iba-ibang klaseng gulay. In this case here, radish, ito carrot, ito naman lima beans. So the plan is for once the seed comes out, ibebenta din sa mga farmer natin. Ang advantage kasi ng pure breeds is pwede mo itanim ito next year, the year after, or even up to 100 years from now. Ang problema nitong mga tinatanim ng mga farmers natin, especially itong mga commercial vegetable farmer, is the material that they're planting are from seed companies that they buy from agricultural stores. And these seed companies, they hybridize the seeds so that what they call tumaas ang hybrid vigor, supposedly, produce ng more, at the same time resistant to diseases. Ang problema, if you plant that again, or after na naman tanim mo, yung hybrid nagde-degenerate. Kung itanim mo ulit yan, magiging lalabas yung isang variety, kaya hindi consistent yung tanim mo. Samantalang itong mga pure breed varieties, lahat yan pare-pareho ang tubo niyan. So there are certain advantages in producing, in using pure breed planting materials when it comes to production, and that is basically from year to year you can get your seeds from the same plant.
dalawang klaseng resort. May Lake Mirror at saka Hillside. Here in Barangay Kapatagan, Digos, Davao del Sur.
So ito yung one of your resort, ito yung hillside.
Itong Hillside, ito may mga cabins kami dito at saka may mga camping area and tent site. At saka mayroon kaming
Meron kayong mga, ano ba yan, gulay?
May vegetable garden kami dito na supply namin sa restaurant na ipakain namin sa guest.
Organic ka? Mga organic ata ang production nyo, no?
Yes, sir.
Tsaka mukhang may ibang agenda pa kayo, yung seed production for heirloom.
Yes, sir.
Tapos, marami silang gimmick dito, meron pang Civit Coffee.
Yes.
Civit, yung kape alamid.
Yeah, may Civit Coffee kami. Yung coffee dito, from the foot of Mount Apo, doon namin kinukuha yung coffee para ipakain namin sa Civit, yung
Milo.
Hindi saya Milo. Yun namin ang ano nun, ang taay nun or ano, yung mga ano niya, yun namin i-process for coffee.
Oo. Ang nangyayari dito, sa nakita ko kahapon, yung ripe berries lang kasi kinakain ng Milo eh. So kayo dito, pinipili niyo yung pinakahinog na berries, tapos yun ang pinapakain sa Milo.
Yes, sir.
Tapos inuuo ng Milo yung berries.
Yes, sir.
Tapos pinaprocess ninyo, no?
Sir.
For your information, yan ang tawag na kape alamid or kape luwak in Indonesia, and that's the most expensive coffee.
Yes, sir.
Na-check ko sa internet yan isang beses, merong kape na Civit Coffee na nabenta ng $6,600 per kilo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ewan ko paano nangyari yun. Tsaka sinong uminom noon. Talaga siguro napakasarap noon. So ang nangyayari dito, supposed to be, pumapasok daw yung mga enzyme doon sa loob ng parchment na after madihal yung parchment, nagpe-penetrate din doon sa green beans and affects the taste of the coffee.
Yes, sir.
It's supposed to make it taste really good.
Yes, sir.